In this lesson, we're going to add linear expressions. You can use models to add linear expressions. In the first example, we have add parentheses 3x plus 5 parentheses plus parentheses 2x plus 3 close parentheses. The step one is going to model each expression. So you're going to be doing rectangles for each of the x's. How many x's do we have? 3 x's. So you make 3 rectangles. How many pure numbers we have in this parenthesis? 5. So we make 5 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this expression with these styles represent 3x plus 5 units. The same thing with the other one. 2x, I'm going to draw 2 rectangles. And for the number 3, I'm going to draw 3 squares. So in this right side, we have represented 2x plus 3. Now we're going to combine like tiles and write an expression for the combined tiles. How many x tiles do I have here? 3. How many here? 2. So 3 x tiles plus 2 x tiles gives me 5 x tiles. In this case, I have 5 numbers, and in this case, I have 3 square numbers. So 5 plus 3 gives me 8. So this is going to be 8, and this addition is going to be 5 tiles of x. So the addition of this initial 2 expressions is going to give me 5x plus 8 as the final answer for this addition of linear expressions. For example, number 2, we have x minus 2 plus parentheses negative 2x plus 4. We're going to do the same thing. First of all, model each expression. In this one, we draw a tile of x, and in this one, we draw 2 tiles of negative x, since this is negative 2x. There's 2 tiles of negative x, 1 and 2. In this one, there's minus 2, meaning 2 units of negative 1 here, negative 1 here. And in this one, there's 4 units of 4 positives, 1, 2, 3, 4. Step number 2, we combine the like tiles and write an expression for the combined tiles. So, x in the first one, minus x and minus x, they're going to cancel. This one is going to cancel with this one, and at the end I have one tile represented negative x. Now let's go to this one. We have negative 1 here for these 2, and 4 tiles of 1. So one of these is going to cancel with this one with this one, and end up with 2 tiles of 1, meaning 2 units. In number 3, remove all 0 pairs and write the expression for the remaining tiles. So I remove, like in this expression, these 2. I have left negative x here, and in this 2 I remove negative 1 and 1, negative 1 and 1, and I have 2 left. So my expression added and simplify is going to be this one, negative x plus 2. You see the tile negative s corresponding to this one, and these 2 units corresponding to this number 2. So this is going to be my final answer. For example, number 1, on exercise number 1, I'm going to add these 2 expressions, this one and this one, and I'm going to use models if needed. We could use models, or we could use what we already know about expressions, meaning which one in this case are the like terms, are the terms who have the letters, the same letter. For example, 5x and 3x have the same letter. When we combine them, you're going to add them up. 5 apples plus 3 apples are going to be 8 apples. In this case, my apples is the x. Go to the number. Number 2 plus number 1 is going to be 2 plus 1 is going to have 3 pure numbers, plus 3. So this is going to be the simplified expression for this addition in here. Let's go to number 2. We have negative 8x and negative 2x. Remember, let's add it here. Negative 8 minus 2x. We have negative here, so I'm going to add the numbers. A plus 2 is going to be 10x. I'm going to keep the same sign of this expression, negative 10x. So the combination of these two are going to be negative 10x. Let's go to the numbers now, to 1 and 6. 1 plus 6 is going to give me 7. These two are going to be 7. So this is going to be negative 10x plus the number 7. And this is going to be my final added and simplified expression for number 2. And number 3, let's identify first the like terms, meaning the terms that have the same letters, meaning negative 7x and x. And let's add them up. Negative 7x plus x, I'm going to rewrite it, negative 7x plus x. Since they have different signs, let's put a little bit here. Since they have different signs, then I'm going to subtract. 7 apples minus 1 apple is 6 apples. Okay? Which sign I'm going to put? The sign of the bigger. Which is bigger, 7x or 1x? 7x is bigger, so I'm going to put the same sign of 7x, that is negative sign, negative 7x. So the combination of negative 7x plus 1x is going to give me negative 6x. Now let's combine the numbers, the constants. 4 minus 5. How much is 4 minus 5? Okay, different signs. I subtract them. 5 minus 4 is going to be 1. And I'm going to put the sign of the bigger. This is the bigger. It's going to be negative 1. So the combination of 4 and negative 5 is going to be negative 1 that I'm going to subtract it in my original. So the addition of these two is going to give me as a result simplified an expression like negative 6x minus 1 for number 3. In number 4, we're going to do the same thing, meaning we're going to combine the x's first, and we're going to see this label. This is going to be my first term in x, the second term in x. So we're going to combine these two, and negative 6x plus 4x is negative 2x. Let's combine the constants now. 1 and negative 1, meaning 1 minus 1 is 0 plus 0. So my final answer for this one is going to be negative 2x because the 0 doesn't count. Negative 2x for my number 4 answer simplified.